Good morning. Today on CTV Morning Live, that's a wrap in Rio. The Rio 2016 Summer Games have come to an end and will be remembered as one of the best summer games yet for Canada.
And only a few more hours until the gates open, the lights start up. Time to have some fun here at the Capital City Fair.
Wee World, definitely not a kid-friendly show.
And don't miss the latest bad lip reading in our must-see videos. It's Monday, August 22nd. CTV Morning Live starts right now. Good morning and welcome to CTV Morning Live, 6 a.m. on the start to the work week. It is Monday.
Sure is.
You know what, though? I was caught up last night in watching the culmination of the 2016, the Rio Summer Games, and everything coming to an end. And I don't know, I get nostalgic. There's a lot of memories from these games.
What a great showing that Canada had this year. What a great presence and great medal count as well.
Live from Bloor Street in downtown Toronto, it's The Morning Show.
Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, May 24th, and if you like the hot temperatures and the sunshine, then you're going to like today.
Yeah, today's going to be yet another fantastic hot day. It definitely does feel like summer. Temperatures on the cusp of breaking 30 degrees, and right now, you don't even need a jacket. I can't remember, even last week, or just over a week ago, we were seeing hail and freezing rain getting into the GTA with single-digit temperatures. Today, a totally different story. I have the full forecast coming up, and also what you can expect in the next 7 days as well.
All right, thank you, Liam. Also ahead.
Inside, DeRozan banks it in.
I'll tell you what, that is ridiculous. That should be an @1 right there.
Raptors roar back. How they managed to tie things up with the Cavs. Plus,
he was going somewhere. He was going to go somewhere with his life, and someone had to take that from him, and it's not fair.
fatal Wasaga Beach stabbings. Police are investigating after 2 men were stabbed to death over the long weekend. But before we get to that story, let's begin with the Raptors. The only thing hotter than the long weekend in Toronto was the Raptors.
6 o'clock, you're watching Breakfast Television on Tuesday morning.
Why are these 2 cougars following me all my life? I like your cologne.
I like the 11 herbs and spices.
That's right.
And it was free. Of course you're going to use it. This is great.
This is great.
It does smell delicious.
I was thinking, what about the coffee smell? Because I love the smell of coffee.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love it.
Espresso sunscreen.
And espresso sunscreen.
They should flip this into, like, car scents and all kinds of things you can use it for.
It smells like
rain. Do we need sunscreen today, or is it comfort food time?
Well, you know what? Yeah, it's very similar to yesterday. 11 degrees gets us going out the gate. Not cool by any stretch of the imagination. 8 is our average wake up. And a taste of winter. Yeah, we saw some of it. This here, kicking horse. Whoa. I put this on the BT Facebook page. And this from Metro Calgary, above Banff yesterday. Snow falling to the west and not here. We'll break down what we can expect over the next 7 days. Right now, first check on traffic. Let's say good morning to Dave Will.
You're watching Global Winnipeg. This is Global News Morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We're very happy to have you. And coming up this hour, we're going to be talking about some back-to-school educational toys, because those can actually help everyone learn their ABCs and numbers, especially when you're just starting out in the classroom.
Yeah, so this is for the really little kids. This is for the tykes, so they're interactive educational games. And aren't those really the most fun anyway?
Yes.
We're also going to be talking to Eva Kovacs a little after 8:30 about the story that she did on Upper Fort Garry.
It's absolutely beautiful what is being put in place there. You bike along that route every morning and say it's lovely. Yeah. All right, well, right now we'll take a look at what's making headlines to start your day.
ISIS has a long reach, and it doesn't need to do very much except, inspire people to do something horrible.
A man with known terrorist ties is killed in a confrontation with RCMP. A live update just ahead. And 2 different stabbings just 10 minutes apart. Police are on the scene in Winnipeg's North End to continue their investigation this morning.
It's going to be hot and humid today, and with that humidity comes the chance of seeing a few isolated thunderstorms of the severe nature around the Red River Valley late this afternoon. We'll get up to 25. It's going to feel like 32. Now let's set the Skyview 1 with Justine Ruche.
Well, our barricade zones have been very manageable this morning. As we can take a look right now at northbound St. Mary's, we're doing okay through this stretch where we've got 2 lanes open, 1 lane open southbound, but that will become 2 lanes later on for that afternoon drive. Moving along okay here. It's a pretty good drive right now. Boyd Auto Body and Glass. An accident can happen to anyone, and when it does, bring it to Boyd. Insist on Boyd Auto Body and Glass with 14 Manitoba locations.
You're watching Global News Morning.
A potential terror attack on Canadian soil was averted by the RCMP, and the man killed during a confrontation with RCMP officers in Strathroy, Ontario, Wednesday has been identified as Aaron Driver.
I grew up wanting to die, wanting this pain to end.
Thousands of Aboriginal children taken from their homes in the 1960s finally get their day in court. BC's Okanagan is burning, and hundreds of homeowners are on the run.
What do you have to lose? I will straighten it out.
And Donald Trump's new pitch to minorities. Is it all too little, too late? This is Your Morning Canada. I'm Ben Mulrooney.
And I'm Anne-Marie Meadowake.
Coming up later this morning, Elizabeth May has announced she's staying on as leader of the Green Party. We'll ask her why a rift over Israel nearly caused her to leave.
And if you're going to get a lesson in skateboarding, it might as well be from the very best in the world. The legendary Tony Hawk shows me a trick or two.
Did you remember any of it? Anything you can bring back to us?
You know what? I actually did better than I thought I did, although I will point out that he had to hang on to me the entire time.
Oh, and I'm sure that was terrible for you.
Awful. All right. But first up on Your Morning, CTV News has exclusive details about a spending scandal. Environment Minister Catherine McKenna hired a professional photographer at the climate change conference in Paris last year. And now she's being accused of excess spending. CTV's senior political correspondent Glenn McGregor has that story.
Today on The Morning Show, One Nation Under God. Tributes to the hip as they say goodbye in their hometown. Wrapping up Rio, the weird, worrying, and wonderful moments of the 2016 Summer Games. And surprise proposal. Who got down on one knee to country star Miranda Lambert and why she said yes. Welcome to The Morning Show. Canada's Conversation starts now. And a very good Monday morning. It is August the 22nd. I almost had to just like call in sick today because this weekend was just so exhausting.
Oh, so much going on. I know.
We had Rio wrapping up last night, which we will get to momentarily. But leading off the buzz this morning, one band has succeeded in doing what no politician ever could: unite an entire country.